Friday night's the big night. The location, AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The event starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. Mike Tyson faces Jake Paul in a boxing match. The bout was originally scheduled for last July, but Iron Mike withdrew due to a medical issue. But right now, barring any surprise setbacks, it's all systems go for Friday night. The boxing event will be streamed globally on Netflix. Mike Tyson will be stepping into the boxing ring for the first time in 4 years. His opponent, Jake Paul, fought last July, scoring a TKO victory. Earlier today, I spoke with the 58-year-old boxing icon about this match against a young upstart who is looking to shock the world. Mike, it's nice to see you, and I want to tell the viewers I'm rooting for you, and it turns out that everybody here is rooting for you that I work with. Have you found anyone that's not rooting for you?
Thank you. I won't let you down. Hey, I don't think about that. I just know what I have to do.
Tell me how you've been training.
4 o'clock in the morning, doing an hour worth of cardio, then take a bath, wake up at 1 o'clock, go to the gym, train 8 rounds boxing, hit the bag maybe. Then I train my strength and conditioning coach, and then I work again. It's just an all-day process.
Is training fun for you, or is it work?
It has its fun days, and sometimes it's difficult.
All right, now I want to talk about your diet. You were a vegan, and you're not a vegan anymore.
Yeah.
So what happened? Why did you go back to eating meat, and does that have any impact on your fighting?
Well, I like to eat meat when I'm training for fights, yeah. Yeah, I eat meat when I train for fight, but after the fight, I won't eat meat anymore.
All right, good. Why don't you eat meat, by the way? I'm a vegan too, so that's why I'm curious about that. Why don't you eat meat?
I just like the way I feel.
All right. What do you have to say to Jake Paul? He's probably, he may be watching this or hear about this. What's the message to him just days out?
I have nothing to say to him. I'll talk to him on the 15th. Other than that, I have nothing to say.
Have you ever spoken to him in your entire life?
Yeah, I spoke with him during press conference. Yes, he's a nice guy.
And that's all. He's just a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
You're using heavier gloves than usual, boxing gloves. Why is that, and what's the advantage or disadvantage?
Well, most of the gloves that are 10 ounces, they don't fit my hand properly. And the 14 ounces, they don't fit that well either, but they're comfortable enough.
What's the age? You've got an age difference, quite a bit. He's 27, you're 58. What are your thoughts on that? Because it's a significant number of years.
I don't think about that. How do you feel? Do you compare your age to a younger woman and think she's superior to you? Just with her age, not with her experience. She's just in law school, but just because she's younger than you, do you think she's superior to you in your knowledge of law?
I'll take that answer. All right. When you and I have talked, we've met. I've been to your house in Vegas, and we've sat down, and you've been like an encyclopedia on boxing. It's just amazing how you lay out the boxing history to me. I take it that you're watching films and studying Jake Paul, getting into this, because you're quite a scholar. It's not just going out there and boxing. You actually
I
watch
1 or 2 fights. Yes, I watch 1 or 2 fights, but I know how he fights. He's not going to change any. And if he does, it still won't won't help him at all.
Well, he's bigger than you. He has a bigger reach. I think 76-inch reach compared to your 71. How do you overcome that difference?
Listen, I fought guys bigger than him my whole career. So it's not gonna this is not gonna help him be successful at all. No. Well, I was born to do this. That's why I was born to do this stuff. That's why at 58 I can come fight and make it the biggest event in the world. I was born to do this. I don't need the money. This money's not going to change my life. It's just that I want to be the center of attention. I want the world to be talking about me like they are now.
Well,
I want people to want me to be interviewed like you want me to be interviewed. This is what I want.
But every time Mike Tyson every time Mike Tyson boxes, that's all anybody talks about. You create so much buzz in the boxing world. And so I'm trying to think, like, why is it that when Mike Tyson boxes, we're all talking about it? People who might not otherwise be, fans of boxing, they're talking about Mike Tyson's boxing this week.
I'm the greatest fighter since the beginning of life. I'm not saying that in a braggadocious way. It's just that I'm the most celebrated fighter in the history of life. And that's why people want to come see me.
Who would you have liked to have boxed? I mean, who sort of, would have been fun for you to box, but you didn't get a chance to?
If anybody I wanted to box, it'd be myself.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, that's my wish.
So how do you get mentally up for this this match this weekend?
It just happens. It just happens. It just happens. Like a week before the fight, it just gets there. Boom, it's there. I can't even explain it. I can't describe it. Of course, I get nervous. Yes, I'm very nervous, but that's part of who I am.
Do you think Jake Paul's nervous? You think Jake Paul's nervous?
I don't know anything about. I don't care about what he is. That doesn't matter to me. Anything about Jake Paul, what he is.
But
what he is
there nothing
a sacrificial lamb.
But is there nothing to sort of psyching him out, or like, he's your opponent? I mean, it's one thing to be in the boxing part, but don't you have to sort of psych him out, make him nervous, make him fear you, so that
of course I'm a psych him out by smashing his face. I'm not a predictor. I'm not no magician. I'm not a psychic, but I'm going to be victorious.
All right, let me go off script a little bit to another topic. Your birds. You've shown me your birds. Do you still have all those birds?
Yes, I have more.
How many do you have?
Probably 300.
And why do you like birds so much? I've always put that question to you, and I always try to pull out an answer from you. But what is it about birds? You don't have 300 dogs. You have 300 birds.
That's my life. That's my life. Some people like dogs. Some people like cats. I love pigeons.
All right. Well, as I started this interview, I told you everyone I know is rooting for you. It's a big fight.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And good luck. Of course, you don't need luck. You'll do it. Thank you, Mike, for talking to me.
Love, it's real nice seeing you, Greta. It's really nice seeing you.
People think news just happens. It doesn't. It happens because there's someone there to capture the moment, to explain it and share it. That's my job. I go where news breaks and give you the facts. Join me for The Record on Newsmax.